sorry for the noise outside, but we're gonna try and do this. We're gonna try and film this highlighting and contouring video for the 3rd time. So I'm gonna take my Maybelline FitMe concealer, and I'm just gonna do some tribal marks. Underneath my eyes, on my forehead. Down my nose. Right here on my cupid bow. And on my chin. Right now I'm about to go to a festival. Now I take my flat foundation brush and I'm just going to work it where it's supposed to be. I'm going to go in with a foundation that's darker than my skin tone. I'm going to add that everywhere I didn't put the concealer. And I'm going to also mix that with my Revlon Photo Ready Skin Lights.
Creeping, she'll be pinging my phone. Not worry, I'll just text her back saying I won't be home tonight. Why do I keep playing these crazy games? She ain't even trying to hear that, 'cause in her eyes it's only her and me. Her real friends don't really want that, because she's secretly in love. They know I can never be a one-girl lover. They know when she's sleeping alone, I'm undercover. I'll be loving the sins.
So by putting the darker foundation, I've already got like quite a contoured look, and the bits of my face that I highlighted are starting to stand out. And I just do this because my concealer that I use is like way too light for my skin. But once I put the darker foundation, it all kind of, you know, it starts to come together. What I do want to do is I want to get rid of this harsh line because it's making me slightly look like I have a bit of a beard. So I'm just going to use my expert face brush, and I'm just going to blend these two colours together like this. And now everything's blended together. Even on my nose, we've blended that in. And we are ready to set all of this into place and to make it not, you know, just look a bit, to bring some more colour back to my face. But undertones of my face are quite yellow, and it usually makes me look quite washed out. So that when I don't have makeup on, my skin looks kind of grey. And it's not so bad at the moment because I did get a tan when I went on a holiday. But like my skin tends to look quite grey. So what I do is with my Ben Nye Banana powder, I go in and I just highlight everywhere where I previously put that light concealer. So that's right here in the middle of my forehead.
I'll be loving the sins. She don't want us to end. I'll be loving the sins.
Also, if you really want your contour to be strong, highlight this area of your face here. This works by making your contour area a lot more prominent. So now that we're completely set, I'm just going to knock that off with a brush. That powder is really, really yellow. Instantly, it's made my skin look more warmer and just a lot more human. I don't look so great. So now that we're all finished highlighting, we can begin to contour. Because I'm going for quite a daytime look, I'm going to contour first and then put my powder on top. I have two products that I can contour with, but I tend to stick with this one, which I use in all my videos, which is the Sleek Contour Kit. And I just use the dark side. This works pretty well with my skin tone. But if you're a little darker than me, you can use Embark by MAC, which works pretty well. I'm taking this on a contour brush by Real Techniques. If you don't have Real Techniques brushes, you can just use a really small brush like this. Oh, my brush is out of shape. But this is just like a small blusher brush. This one's looking pretty angled at the moment. Or you can use an actual angled brush. So these are looking kind of the same at the moment. Okay, and to find out where you need to contour, you want to pull like a sucky face. If you suck in your cheeks, it's going to show you your cheekbone. And I like to contour hugging the cheekbone. So instead of just contouring in a downward motion, kind of in a curve. Kind of stop here. You don't want to bring it too close to your mouth. Kind of want to stop like in the middle of your eye. Or it's going to really make your face look weird. So now my face is looking very, very contoured. And it's looking even stronger because I had the banana powder here, so it's really prominent. You can then, if your forehead is a bit rounder or squarer than mine, you can contour here on your temples, and this is just going to make your forehead look smaller. And you can do right here on your hairline as well. I don't really have a big forehead, so I don't tend to do this. And then you can contour here, but my chin is already big enough, so it's long enough and pointy enough, so I do not need to exaggerate the way it already looks. I already began doing this with my foundation and concealer, but you can then contour your nose. And I find this a bit, my nose is lopsided. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like, it goes like that, and then it kind of bends a bit away to this side, like that, but here. So I always struggle with contouring my nose. When I look in pictures, it never seems to look right. So I'm taking a contour brush from e.l.f. and this is just a really small, like rounded brush. I'm just going to dip it in my contour kit, and I'm just going to follow where I put that foundation, and I'm just going to create a straight line on my nose. I just went in with an angled brush and like really defined where I wanted the lines to be. I'm gonna go back in with this brush and just blend them out. And there, my nose looks slimmer. I'm gonna go back in with this. So that looks more like a fainter shadow than like you being able to see the lines. Now that I've got the base of all the highlight and contour, I'm going to set my whole face now with my Mineralise Skin Finish. At the moment, I have like a love-hate relationship with this product because I'm so used to my sleek powder, which is matte. This makes me shine in all the wrong places, so I'm still working out how to use it. Okay, now this step is optional. Like I said before, because the undertones in my face are quite yellow, and I've got a lot of yellow in the middle of my face, I like to make the outer parts of my face a bit more of a reddy undertone. So I like to take the Femme blush in Russet on an angled brush and run that over my contour and a bit up on my cheek as well, so I just look more sun-kissed. I then put it up here as well, my temples, so it doesn't look so much like blush. It looks more like the sun hit me and I'm a bit, you know, red. Not that black people get red when they get sun, but anyways. Who cares? It looks nice. Okay. So that's that. Now that that is all on and my face looks human again, I'm going to take a blush. So I'm going to take this orange blush because it's going to give me a nice orangey look. And I'm going to do some cheeks. Take my highlighting powder for today. This is the one in the Sleek Contour Kit that I use. This highlighting powder goes really well when I'm trying to get this whole bronzy goldy look. And I take this on a fan brush or the end of my angle brush. I'll do the fan brush on this side and angle brush on that side. So with fan brush, you don't want to run it. It's a shimmery product, so you don't want to like run it in the product. You want to just tap it in the product and then barely touch your face, or else you will deposit this product in streaks, and that's not cute. So once you've tapped all the product onto your face, you want to just give it a bit of a wiggle, give it a bit of a blend, and your cheekbone is literally, it's like parallel to your eye, just a little bit below. Let's do a sucky face. That's your cheekbone, and the top of your cheekbone is here, so that's where we're placing the highlight, and I'm just blending it in. When I do it with my angle brush, I wiggle the corner, because it's an angle, I wiggle the corner here in the product, and I can put that on it, and I just run that up and down and down. Well, this one gives me more of a sharper look, it's more defined. I'm going back. I like a glow. You can put that down the bridge of your nose. You can put it on your forehead, but I tend not to because it tends to make me look like I have a shimmery forehead. It works very well here as well. On your cupid's bow, it makes you look more pouty-licious. And that is how I highlight and I contour. Loads of people have been asking me, and that is how I do it on a normal day when I'm just doing like normal everyday makeup. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my video, guys, and I will show you guys a picture at the end of this video. Bye guys.